Everybody knew this man, reporters President Trump at the White House after House Democrats released 19 new photos from Jeffrey Epstein's estate, including images of Trump alongside the disgraced financier. Trump shrugged off the revelations, saying he hadn't seen the pictures and insisting they meant nothing because, in his words, everybody knew this man. He was all over Palm Beach. Hundreds and hundreds of people have photos with him. The president added that he knows nothing about Epstein beyond casual encounters and framed the latest release as just more of the same. What the new photos show: the images obtained from Epstein's estate and made public by Democrats on the House Oversight Committee show Epstein mingling with a long list of powerful men. One photo features a younger Trump standing beside Epstein at what appears to be a social event, speaking to a blonde woman. Others show Bill Clinton posing with Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell, and Bill Gates, Woody Allen, Richard Branson, and former British Royal Andrew Mountbatten Windsor in separate settings. 3 images highlight Trump ally Steve Bannon, one sitting across from Epstein at a desk, another in a mirror selfie, and a third chatting with Epstein and Allen, suggesting repeated, if still unexplained, contact. Democrats stress that the photos alone do not prove crimes, but say they deepen questions about who moved in Epstein's circle and what they knew about his conduct. Committee members note that the 19 images come from a trove of nearly 100,000 pictures and videos seized from Epstein's properties, much of which remains unseen by the public. Democrats accuse a cover-up representative Robert Garcia, the top Democrat on the Oversight Committee, accuses the Trump administration and Attorney General Pam Bondi of stonewalling Congress on the full Epstein files. Garcia says Trump officials campaigned on releasing everything connected to Epstein, but once in power, obstruct and hide stuff from the American people instead of providing real transparency. He argues that survivors of Epstein's abuse deserve the whole truth and nothing but the truth, and vows to keep pushing until the Department of Justice complies with subpoenas and the new Epstein Files Transparency Act. A federal judge has already criticized the Justice Department for offering lip service while releasing only a fraction of the material, and has ordered voluminous grand jury records tied to Ghislaine Maxwell's case to be turned over. Under the law passed this year, DOJ now faces a looming deadline to deliver extensive Epstein records to Congress, increasing pressure as more images trickle out and fuel public suspicion. Trump's defense and White House pushback. The White House dismisses the photo release as a partisan stunt designed to smear the president by association. Officials argue that Epstein sought out countless rich and famous people, and that appearing in a photograph with him does not imply wrongdoing, especially since none of the released images show any criminal behavior. A spokesperson says Trump has done more for victims than anyone, pointing to his support for declassifying some records and backing the transparency law, even as Democrats accuse his administration of slow-rolling its implementation. Trump himself leans on the same message, telling reporters that Epstein had photos with everybody in Palm Beach, and insisting the new batch changes nothing about what the public already knows. So far, he has not addressed specific shots that show his former strategist Steve Bannon in close conversation with Epstein inside the financier's offices. Images, questions, and the clock. For Epstein survivors and their advocates, the photos are less important for who is smiling in them than for what they might reveal about how long powerful figures knew of Epstein's behavior and whether they helped enable it. With a congressional deadline days away and Democrats threatening further action if DOJ fails to deliver, Trump's effort to shrug off the pictures as no big deal may not be enough to stop demands for names, timelines, and answers that go far beyond a handful of party snapshots.